Hello everyone. Today I would like to present CoinVault, a non-custodial browser wallet. CoinVault enables users easier and fast access to features and smart contracts on the Stratis and Ceres blockchains. In this presentation, I'm going to go over our proposal to the SDA. Simplicity. CoinVault makes it simple and safe for users to interact with the Stratis network. It will be sort of similar functionality to MetaMask, for those who are familiar with Ethereum's network, and provide the abilities such as interactions with web pages, message signing, logins, and more. The benefits. Immediate access. So what are the benefits of a browser wallet? Immediate access to functionality on top of Stratis and Ceres. No need to download the entire blockchain to download a lot of data. Just create a wallet and start using it. Or if you have a wallet, you just restore it and anywhere, and almost immediately you can start using it. Also, CoinVault is going to be non-custodial, so that means the user owns their keys and they own access to their coins. So let's go. Proposal. So we are asking from the SDA for funding to continue to extend CoinVault and build rich functionality on top of it for users that are interacting with the Stratis network. I want to go over some of the features. Here we can see various features and stuff that we'll be able to build, that we're going to build or planning to build on top of CoinVault. So I'll just quickly go over that list. HD wallet, hierarchical deterministic. We are quite familiar with that. It's basically one key, one mnemonic, and that generates lots of addresses. So much easier to restore and to back up. Multiple wallets, multiple accounts. The same mnemonic can generate lots of accounts under one key, and we will also allow multiple mnemonics, so multiple wallets. Send on Stratis, send on Zero, send receive on Zero, hold coins. Cold staking. So cold staking is a bit harder to do from the main UI, but we will simplify it using CoinVault. So there are services out there that allows you to cold stake your coins, and we'll make it easy to set it up from CoinVault. NFTs, Web3 provider, that's very interesting. I'll talk about it in a bit. Message signing, web authentication, DID, decentralized identifiers. That's a new feature that even Microsoft are getting involved in such technologies. Sending two sidechain, two zeros and back to the main chain. We will allow that on CoinVault as well. Creating tokens, issuing tokens, interacting with OPDEX, the decentralized DEX on top of Ceres, on the Stratis network. We also want to allow masternodes to easily vote on proposals, and integration for hardware wallets. I have to add also that when new contracts are added to Ceres, successfully voted, we can look at adding functionality that will support such contracts in the future. Quick overview of the technical proposal. I'm not going to go in depth here too much. You can come and read it. I'll just want to focus on the Web3 provider, which is a powerful and cool feature. It's basically a JavaScript API that allows third-party developers to interact with CoinVault and ask for blockchain data, ask for transactions, sign transactions. So Web3 provider enables other websites, other developers to interact with the Stratis blockchain itself, and it opens a lot of possibilities for extending CoinVault, for other developers to use CoinVault's capabilities. doing partnerships and so on. So this is pretty cool. Indexer and Explorer. So we already have an Indexer and Explorer for Stratis token, or tokens based on the Stratis tech. We're going to refactor and improve that, and also adapt the code base that we have for Cirrus. Cirrus has a slightly different model than Stratis. Some additional data that need to be indexed. So we're going to do that. I'm not going to go over our team. You can just come here on the proposal and read. But we are 6 very experienced individuals. You can read more on the proposal. I personally think it will be really good for Stratis to have such a team work on its technology stack again. Cost and schedule. So estimating software development and delivery is really hard. It's an inaccurate. It's never accurate, and there are always things that one can never think about. But we are doing our best effort here, and we will release and develop, and we will develop and release functionality to the community as it becomes available. And so I want to go over here over sort of the list of features that we are. This is a high-level breakdown of the features that we are going to work on, and the order is not necessarily going to be maintained. It depends on dependencies between features and so on. The amount that we are asking from the SDA is $400,000, which is roughly around 330,000 pounds. And this will be enough for 1 year of development, give or take. Let's look at distribution of funding. So most of the funding will go to development, so paying developers and salaries and so on. 10%, about 10% will be allocated for hosting. So we are going to need to serve a big amount of users, a lot of users. So we need strong machines that will be able to index and serve data on demand. So we're going to have to hire cloud services and to host on powerful machines. So some will go to that. Marketing. So because CoinVault is an end user, we are going to try to do marketing and push it out there. That includes promotions. It also includes events. We'll talk with the Stratis team and join and come and talk in events and so on. Of course, legal, and this unknown sea of regulatory unclarity. So legal is probably something you're going to need to get advice from. Even though everything is going to be open source, non-custodial, still developers could be scrutinized. And ops. 5% will go to ops. Let's go over milestones. So we are aiming for roughly about a year of development. We are going to release an alpha in January. However, we will release continuously. So when features become available, they will be rolled out and users will be able to start using them, probably and hopefully earlier. We may also select some members of the community to help us with testing early versions of software before it's released. But our end goal is to release version 1 in September next year. And then existing development. So we already have code in place, indexers, explorers, providers, but there is a lot more work to do on that. So I would encourage you to go in, follow those links and check what's already there, see what we've been working on, and yeah, just explore. We will adapt everything that we have for Cirrus as well, naturally. Income, future income. So open source projects, it's very hard to find a business model with revenue. Our core value, open source is a core value of the Blockcore developers, and we plan to maintain that. But there are other options we could look at, maybe partnerships, maybe fees on swaps on DEX, possibly paid services. Some services we could offer pay with a fee. So we are continuously looking at how we can find revenue for CoinVault. And let's go over some of the frequently asked questions. What is SoftChains? SoftChains is basically the legal entity. It's a UK-based company, and it's for dealing with agreements and salaries and all the legal stuff. Yeah, it's not. It's just there for all the admin work. Blockcore is just, as it says here on the fact, it's a collection of voluntary individuals that are coming together to build decentralized technology. There is no entity, business entity or legal entity. There is no coin behind CoinVault, and so on. Let's look at alternatives. So right now, MetaMask has a very big, we are all familiar with MetaMask. It has a very big user base, so the potential here to get users coming and using CoinVault and using features on top of Stratis is quite big. I think there is a very big benefit for the Stratis network and for the users that we will be making it available on the browser, quickly and easily accessible. And Phantom, that's Solaris browser wallet, so that's another competitor. They already has like a lot of users, 400k users and growing. So let's look at open source. I've talked about it. Fork original. Everything we code is original. Most of our code is not forked. Where it is, we specify, and we mention that. And last thing, what about the Lightning proposal? Okay, so we decided to pivot a bit. We are going to work on Lightning. I think, and on the team, we think Lightning is going to be a major player in the future. It's already growing very fast, and it's reducing a lot of the burden from the main chain, from Bitcoin's main chain. We will continue to work on Lightning in parallel. We want to deliver Lightning node and features and functionality on top of Lightning. But we will use the 200,000 we already raised for that, and we will do it in parallel. And later down the line, when we have a more solid code base for Lin, our Lightning implementation, then we plan to offer services, maybe come with proposals to the SDA for features on top of CoinVault that can provide Lightning services. So, going to be very exciting. Well, thank you for listening, and I hope you give us the yes vote. And if you have any questions, just come and ask us on the Discord, on the Stratis Discord, or the Blockcore Discord. Thank you for listening, and have a good day.